How we doing, gamers? Welcome back to some more Captain Toad treasure tracking with Captain Toadette, because Captain Toad got kidnapped and stuff and we gotta go rescue the guy and everything, and that's what the purpose of this book is. Ugh. Anyways, so we completed a couple of the levels last time. We have, a lot of bonus levels here, I'm guessing, because this is like a post-credits type thing we got going on here. Yeah, it looks like we might be in the second third, because I believe that's where these pages here basically mark. I think there's another one, and then basically it splits the levels into 3 parts, so yeah, we're making some good progress here. But anyways, yeah, these have been some pretty hard levels, especially the first one, and this one too, Sinister Street Signs. This one was brutal. We lost 2 lives here. It was insane. I really am not looking forward till going back to this for the 3rd gem, because like there are those football players camping down there and everything, those charging chucks, but I call them football players because that's what they are. Anyways, hopefully Drift Along Canyon won't be too hard. You know, we got Hammer Bros in this level, and Hammer Bros, they're kind of annoying. The base Mario game, I guess, in 3D world. But I guess we'll see what this has to entail right here. We got ourselves a turnip right here. And, yeah, plenty of space to move so far. We just gotta make sure our throws are accurate. And make sure that that doesn't happen. But also, oh yeah, these are infinite. That's nice. Get out of here, you. Gotta be very careful of the hammers right now. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to jump over there, and then I'm just gonna throw that at him. Or the POW blocks, and that'll take him out pretty nicely. We really wish we could get those coins over there and get a little richer. But there is a gem. Our first gem, I'm guessing. Although, this game has pulled some tricks on me. Wait a minute, what do we have going on right here? Oh, that was a good call by me right there. I thought for sure there'd be a way to get up there, but that was good. We kind of got up there, like, at the last second, too. That was dangerous. But anyway, so that's gem number 1 found. This is a big island right here. Look at this thing. This is bigger than most levels. That's what these levels seem to have. They don't seem to follow the traditional, like, cube format like most do. But anyways, what do we got going on over here? We got ourselves a turnip and a wall we can break down. There we go. We can fall back down here, or just climb down gracefully. Hold on, there we go. That's a better camera angle, and we can bring this up. And now I think I've spotted our second gem. It's gonna be one of these dudes, hiding in the grass right here. And going through walls, too, even. There we go. Oh, you gave me a pickaxe, that's nice. What do we do with it, though? That would kind of be helpful to know. Oh, I see what we gotta do. We gotta break down these blocks. And get everything over here, and fall off, and get a mushroom. Hopefully, we hit all 12 of those up there. I think we did. But, yeah, the pickaxes, they're kind of hard to come by, so we're gonna probably have to restart the level if we want another pickaxe. Anyways, we got another raft right here. We'll have to go and revisit that area, and, we got bullet bills, red bullet bills even. They're really going high grade here. I'm gonna try to hit this right on over here, assuming these bills don't keep me occupied. Come on. Nice, there we go. And there it is, there's the second one. Beautiful. Okay. I think we got it. But I was stupid and I ran off into the poison and stuff. But yeah, that was the 3rd gem. Alright, that was chill. Alright, well I guess we can use this as an attempt to go up topside right there and figure out where that second gem's gonna be at. I'm guessing it's this guy right here burrowing around. We didn't get to pull you up yet, now did we? Come over here. You can't escape. That's right, you give me that. That's mine now. You know, let's just get the pickaxe just for safe measure and everything, because we have 9 coins right now, but you know, you could change that. You can get lots of coins. You can get 100 coins. You can get an extra life back and everything. It looks like we have infinite coins over here, theoretically, as long as the pickaxe is around. And we can get 97 or 90 something. A lot of coins. Almost 100 there. And what do we got going on right here? We got some pretty weird geometry going on here. I'm not really sure if this is part of the stage up here, or it's just like a decoration or something. I'm guessing it's just a decoration, and there's our extra life. There we go, that's good. Now, let's try not to mess this up, shall we? We're gonna take out all these bullet bills as best we can here. Thank goodness for the infinite turnips. Imagine if we only had 2 turnips, that would suck. That would be hard. And just so that way we can say we did it, there it is. There's the second gem obtained without dying, even though we already obtained it earlier, and that was kind of useless, you know? I don't like just having that self-destruct, I guess, just to get things and everything and relying on it saving over, because not all games are like that. So yeah, we just did that just to prove that, you know, we actually did have the raw talent needed for getting that right there, because that was not easy. What do we have going on right here? We have a suspicious balcony. I don't know. Can we even get to that? That probably doesn't serve much of a purpose given that we got the gem, so I guess we'll figure out what the challenge is for this level, but that's going to be the first level of this video complete right there. Didn't take any damage. Oh, okay, that's a really easy challenge. What the frick? So that's that level 100%ed minus Pixel Toad. Now, in this level, we gotta defeat all the Goombas, so I reckon I'm gonna take a swing at that next. I reckon that should be quite easy, assuming we land every single one of our shots with the turnips right here. We got 3 turnips right on over here. And in here we have nothing but coins and a gem. And it's only the Goombas we gotta defeat. We only gotta worry about them, not the cheap sheeps down in the water. So I'm just gonna mosey right on over here real quick. We got 3 turnips right here and 2 turnips right here. 1 turnip right here. No turnips right over here. So I guess we're just gonna have to stomp these guys somehow. So we're gonna need some high ground for that. And I don't really see... We gotta make the water rise up. We gotta go under here, that's right. We go right on through here, through this pipe, cross this bridge right here. The star is right up there, but we can't get to it. We need height right here. And a great way to do that would be getting above these guys, which I reckon will only be possible with the water risen like that. Oh, you know what we could do? We could easily, like, bring them, like, right up here or something. And then stomp on them from right there. We could just jump down. But we gotta be careful, too. We gotta run. We just probably gotta rinse and repeat that a good few times. So, yeah, let's do this real quick. Alright, guys, come right on over here. Any more of you see me? No. I'll just take out this guy real quick. And there we go. We're gonna sink all the way to the bottom. That is 1 Goomba defeated out of a good few up there. I think there's 7 Goombas total in this level, and we have 6 left. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's something over there. It could be turnips, but, you know, I thought the other 3 plants were turnips, but, you know, we all figured out how right I was in that situation. But anyways, oh, yeah, that's right. I think it might be smarter. Yeah, we gotta go for the gold pipe, not for the red pipe right there. So there we go. Come on over here, fellas. Gather around. That might not be a very smart idea given what happened with the football players last level, so I think we're just gonna want to take them one at a time right here. I reckon, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. Holy crap, 3. That's pretty good. Let's race on over here. Pick this up. Oh, nice. It's the pickaxe. That's amazing for killing enemies and taking them out. That was a little dark. There we go. I reckon that is every single Goomba defeated right there. Beautiful. So now we can just walk on over here and complete the level. Fabulous stuff right there. But I'm just gonna check just to make sure we don't have any Goombas going on. We don't have any... No, that's impossible. They were all on Floaty. They'd all probably drown, you know, if they were below the water. So that should be all Goombas defeated, in theory, right there. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Alright, so up next we have Sliding Slab Shuffle right here. We're gonna take a swing at this. I see some bullet bills in the thumbnail right up there, the icon, so yeah. Thankfully they're not the red ones that heat seek towards us and everything, but we also got these other blocks right here that we can click and stuff, and they move, and it causes change in the level, and I'm guessing the challenge is going to be to use them as least as possible here. Be extremely, extremely, I don't know, just try to save them as best you can, okay? Don't just jiggle them around and stuff. Don't do anything unnecessary. Oh, this could be a predicament right here. So we gotta... Oh, we can just block them with that. Okay, that's good. I was getting a little worried there, because I don't know how fast we'd be able to go, you know, with all that happening right there, all the bullet bills. But we also got this pit right down here. Oh, we gotta be bold here. We gotta get, like, right up next to the cannons. A little something like that. There we go. So that's our first gem right there. Second gem, I'm guessing, is gonna be this one right here. So... yeah, we'll just have to climb right on up there, and then I reckon we just bring this down. No, okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. I thought we'd be able to move over there, but then again, there was like that post in the way. Let's try that one more time, but over here. Nope, absolutely not. We get carried with the platform, so... we have to pick up whatever this is. This is a mushroom. That probably would have been helpful had we gotten hit right there. I imagine that's probably why that's there. So it looks like we might be going in circles here. We want to get up to this top section right here, but we got this wall blocking it and everything. However, we can just enter through here. Alright, I figured that out pretty quickly. But there we go. Now, we gotta figure out what we gotta do. We gotta just fall down here. And on the other side is the... Wait a minute. You reckon this maybe pertains or contains... What the frick? You reckon maybe this contains right here, this little plant. Just so happens to be a turnip we gotta throw over? I reckon it could be, because how else are we supposed to get to this? Or not. There we go. That was pretty clever right there. Unfortunately, it looks like we may have to just completely start from scratch here. As in going all the way down to the bottom layer right there. But that shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I am a little worried about the whereabouts of the third star here, or the third gem. Stars, I need to keep on reminding myself. They're in 3D world, not this. Unless it's this right here. Oh my goodness, holy frick, dude. Literally the answer right there. Literally that. So yeah, that is that level completed. I'm glad we're able to get so many gems in these bonus levels, because they are quite hard. It's a noticeable difficulty spike, that's for sure. Cleared the course, I told you. Cleared the course in 4 touches. I freaking knew it, dude. Spooky Specters at Shadow Manor. I guess this is gonna be a ghost house level. If it isn't that, I don't know what it could be. But it's probably a ghost house level. Looking a little something like this right here. What do we have here? Why is there just a... Blue Toad, you're weird. Why are you just hiding out in the dark right there, man? Like, that's kind of weird. And you can take out the ghosts here, but it just takes a while. It just takes a hot minute. You probably don't want to have any football players charging up behind you if you've also got ghosts to take out. But anyways, we're going to walk right on over here, grab this first gem, get ambushed by more ghosts that I don't think we can take out unless we have, like, perfect precision here with the angling of the light. What do we have going on right down here? We got another passageway. Oh my goodness, this is literally so hard to see. I think that might have been the way up. So let's just go right back on up real quick. Go right on over here. And then there's our second gem. Pretty nice. Now, what do we have going on here? We got a whole bunch of coins, but I can't really see anything. We got what appears to be a picture frame right there. Or a painting or something right there. It's on the wall. Probably Pixel Toad's hiding spot when we go and play the Pixel Toad version of this level. If I had to guess, because he loves hiding behind things like that. And there's really only one of that in the level. That's just my guess as of right now. Anyways, third gem, I reckon that's probably going to be somewhere up here based on the positions of the other 2 gems. But this right here is where we started, because we have Blue Toad creepily lurking there in the dark. Got another passageway right here, and going in here, this is indeed the gateway to the upper areas of the level. Pretty nice. And we got one of these spinny things right here, and there it is. There's the third star. But what have we got going on right here so far? We got... Hold on a second. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the force of gravity, we have what appears to be multiple passageways here. We got one... Oh my goodness, it's 2 ghosts! Holy frick! I gotta take these dudes out, and of course they despawn when I get into a good position right here. So you need to go away. Or not. I think the purpose of this is actually to rotate the ghosts, or bring the gem right on over here. But we can't access it now, so we gotta figure out what we gotta do here. We gotta take out the ghosts, but how do we get them into a position where we can actually deal with them, you know? Oh my goodness. Alright, where are they gonna show up right now? I reckon the game just intends us to dash right on through here. And this is actually a pretty good position right here, right against the wall of all places to take them out, because one of them's scared, the other one's getting burned alive by the light. So yeah, it's pretty chill if you ask me. Going over here, it's the way to the star. Okay, that answers that question, I guess. Thank you, fellas. One of them was actually heading straight towards me, so thank goodness we got the star when we did. That's a really big thing I've been noticing in this game a lot. Apparently there's a 1-up mushroom in here. But the star is often your means of avoiding the enemies sometimes. Because the enemies, they come towards you, they're like right up against you, and then when you get the star, they're not. You know, it's kind of a continuity error right there. We have another fabulous quick tip, post-credits quick tip, very interesting. You can return to the title screen and select episodes you've already played. That's absolutely crazy. That advice changed my life, because I totally didn't already know that. There might be some treasure left in course. Yeah, I know all this. So we gotta take a closer look, as if we haven't already been doing that. That's pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, next level. Draggadon's Revenge. I'm guessing that's the dragon that was in the volcano that time that we took out. But there we go. We're gonna unlock this level right here, and sure enough, I was indeed right. So if I had to guess, this is probably going to be another Draggadon level, obviously, but it's probably going to be the same version of the level, but harder. So it's not really the same version. It's just going to be a harder version of the old Draggadon level here, and I can already see some moving platforms here and stuff. But yeah, that should probably make this fight pretty interesting here, and I imagine he's probably going to shoot more projectiles and stuff too, but we got some coins right on under here. We'll take those. And the gem too. We'll take those as well. We'll take that. Alright, run, Toadette, run! Or not, because there's a frickin' turny thing right here. We should actually turn this towards him. There we go, you can't get me from over here. Hopefully there's a power-up somewhere in this level. That would be pretty nice. I'm just gonna check all of these plants right here and then rotate the bridge. Or not. Yeah, or not. Alright, take two. This time we're gonna try to play it a little smart and angle this towards him in the opposite direction, so counterclockwise, so that way we can spend less time out in the open. Now over here, it looks like I didn't see this before, but we have another wall right here on this spinny platform, so we'll take that. We'll use that to our advantage. Now we gotta time this so that way the projectiles, they're gone. Kinda like that, but the platform is down. That was perfect timing right there, actually. And it looks like we had another section right there, so we're gonna have to use the ladder to avoid this guy. Or not, because the lava just flooded it. That's amazing. Come on, go up, go up, go up. Thank you. Thank you. And I gotta turn this, so that way it faces you, so that way I don't have to deal with all you and your projectiles and stuff, whatever that is. Oh, he just shot something out of the sky. Yeah, that's right. He also does that, too. What is this? And why can't I rotate it? Because there's no wheel there. I can barely see myself right now. This is a terrible, terrible camera angle. Holy frick. There we go. Much better. I'm going to hide behind here just to be safe and everything. And this is unique. So you turn it and it goes up instead of rotating. That's pretty good that the walls are already in place. What do we have right here? Just a whole bunch of coins. And it looks like we might have a similar situation here. With the conclusion of the level, basically. So the thing falls on him, the whole platform right there. And, yeah, clocks him right in the head. Oh, sweet, a mushroom. We'll take that. Now, let's just wait for these platforms to come back. And then, thank goodness they move so fast. And we'll rotate this to avoid the projectiles again. And it looks like this is going to be the final stretch right here. So, unfortunately, we missed 2 gems here. But that's okay. We can just come back later and get them. As the quick tip said earlier. Now, how much damage is this thing gonna do to his head? I told you. I told you, it's gonna fall. So let's see. This is probably gonna hit him very hard. Jeez, that looks painful. That doesn't even look like a bruise or anything. That looks like a freaking blister or something. That must hurt, dude. And this is a kid's game, too. Made for the littlest of the little Timmies, I'm guessing. But anyways, we'll take the star right there. And I'm guessing we probably won't be seeing this guy again, unless there's an episode 3. But I highly doubt that. I mean, episode 1 was the credits, and that makes these the bonus levels. So why would you have more bonus levels in your game than actual levels, than main levels and stuff? That wouldn't make a lot of sense. But anyways, it looks like we have another opportunity here for a bonus level. That's really good. We got a bonus level in the previous episode, so yeah, we got 256 coins. That's our best run here, the most coins we've ever gotten. So we're gonna do the pickaxe one because I like to alternate between which bonus levels we play. So here we go. We're gonna grab the pickaxe, and oh boy, we got a lot of breakable blocks here. We got golden mushrooms, so what we gotta do here is we gotta figure out the best area to drop down. I just missed 2 golden mushrooms right there. That probably could have been executed a little bit better, but we did get 171 coins from that. Or we had 171 coins to end with, I don't know. But either way, that was a lot of coins and I am satisfied. We have 11 lives right now, I think that's pretty good. Anyways, looks like we're leaving Pyropuff Peak, so I guess we can end off the video by watching this cutscene right here. Oh, so we're riding on top of the dragon. Does that mean he's friendly? Or is this a level? It might be, actually. Because we can't move Toadette at all. But we can move the cursor, so that's pretty interesting. And I'm guessing the dragon's just invincible to everything right here. Except maybe the Hammer Bros. I'm just gonna stun as many of the enemies as we can. Along with, you know, hitting as many of these blocks as we can, so that way we can get our profits and everything, our fair cents here. I'm noticing that the cursor is kind of inaccurate right here. I'm hitting ZR button like several times right here. and it wasn't doing anything. Yeah, that's gonna be wraps for this video. So we just left Pyropuff Peak. Not really sure what kind of a level that was right there, but it is technically like not marked up as a level, so that was just free coins if anything. An interactive cutscene, if you will. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more shenanigans, more gaming and whatnot. We love Nintendo, at least their games, not really Nintendo as a company. But anyways, yeah, that's all I've really got to say. I will see you later for Spinwheel Cog Ruins.